Kick it off. So this is the last video for us for 2018, which is crazy. I think it's like our 17th video. I don't know. It's been hectic. Haven't been keeping track. What are we going to do in this video? Break it down.
We are going to talk about the best and the difficult.
That's why we didn't go best and worst, because I believe that good things sometimes can be pretty difficult. Hint, hint. So 5 best, 5 most difficult.
Yeah.
Ladies first, so kick us off with what's one of the most difficult things of 2018 for you?
I'm going to start with moving to a new place, having known no one.
Yeah.
Because everybody I knew either left or was just not around. So all my classmates were new and it was horrible. I have realized that I'm really socially awkward. So it was really difficult for me to make like new girlfriends. So that was really difficult. New place, not enough friends. No friends. Let me just say no friends. So yeah, that's about it, I think.
But now you're already gone. It's already a chapter that's over. But you learned from it, right?
I feel like JOBURG is just a place you want to go and come back. I don't want to stay.
I think it's not. You went there for a reason. God taught you a few things. We kind of saw what God taught you, but it's over, and I guess you're pretty happy it is.
I am.
And then to put some sugar on it, what's a good thing this year?
We started our YouTube channel.
We started a YouTube channel, which you should go what? Oh wait,
you already watching?
You're here.
Well, welcome. You're welcome. Stay.
And
please stay.
Actually, that's also one of my. So we're just gonna like double team up with that YouTube channel thing. So
yeah, it's
holy
something.
shit.
It's the first thing we started together, right?
I mean, there's so many things we want to start together, so many plans and dreams we have, but the one we actually that realized something that came to fruition is the YouTube channel, which isn't to say that other things aren't happening, it's just that they're down the line type of thing. But we did this, and now we've got over 100 people watching our channel. We're doing well, and not in a braggy way, more in a like, holy shit, we can't believe this.
Way. It's awesome way.
So it's brought us together more than most things have. This has been good for us, and hopefully it's done some good for you. My turn to complain about life. Oh, fun fact, my fingerprint unlocks her iPhone. Learn to do it right, girlfriends. So one of the most difficult things for me this year was financial and spiritual independence. Now, very necessary, of course, and let me explain what this means. You see, beginning of this year, I was still living with my parents. In February, I moved to Pretoria for the job, and I was completely financially independent as well as spiritually independent. Now, my parents always taught me so much of what I know about spiritual relationship with God and stuff like that. But the moment you move out, you realize it's all on you now. You know, there's not going to be someone around you anymore reminding you to read the Bible, reminding you to really talk to God about things. It's not just like rules they reminded me of. They were, like I said, shepherding me into remembering to continue having that open conversation with God. And it's been difficult, but it's so necessary because it's like me taking the next step and growing in that. So it's hard, but I'm really happy it's upon me, and I pray for growth in that in 2019. Number 2 for me is my growth in videography skills. This is a really cool thing for me. I've always wanted to go into video editing and stuff. When I was 11, I told my parents I'm going to be a video editor one day, and here I am, which is great. And I'm working with some of the best people in the country, which is causing me to pick up the skills from talented people. I'm being paid to be educated, which is awesome, and I am so grateful for the knowledge I've gained and the wisdom I've gained when it comes to this profession, because I have a passion for it. So that's been amazing for me. Your turn. What else was hard for you this year?
Ooh, guys. Traveling from JOBURG to Pretoria in most weekends.
Why? What was in Pretoria?
Horrible.
What's in Pretoria?
You're in Pretoria.
I'm in Pretoria. She was visiting me. Like risks. Risks.
So traveling from JOBURG to Pretoria most weekends was horrible because it was not safe at all. It was really uncomfortable. It was always dangerous. I was using public transport.
But like it's not first world. It's like it's dangerous. It's
the area where I get the transportation is. It's horrible. My way there, it's horrible. Oh man, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not. It was worth it.
Okay, next. No,
because I'm here now. I'm here now.
So, but think about it like this: the suffering you did with this transportation thing. You have a passion for how much you dislike it. So, would you want to help other girls get out of that situation because of the fact that you know how hard it is?
Yeah.
You see? I think that's how it could aid you.
And it also taught me that I need a Ford Fiesta.
Link in the description. Actually, another one I'm latching onto, because you see we made the lists and then we compared which were similar, and some were. Transport, you need a car. If it's 3 a.m. in the morning, you get a phone call from your brother and he's like, help, there's robbers in the kitchen. You're like, okay, request Taxify 5 minutes away. No, you need to get there. Now, I don't have a brother, no one was robbed, but my point stands that sometimes you need to get somewhere now. I'm a man who loves spontaneous romance. And what if I think one night at 9 p.m. I'm like, this girl needs flowers. I need to get in the car and get there. So transport is difficult, and I also use public transportation. If you've watched any of our vlogs, you've seen the Gautrain. So I like doing that and stuff, and I'm glad what it taught me, but it also showed me how crucial transport is. Something for 2019, we pray, is a change in the form we get from point A to point B. But we're grateful for what we have. It's not easy, but we want to improve on it.
Yeah.
And now, Sunflower, what is a good thing from this year?
You met my parents.
Really? Oh, that was your parents? Why didn't you tell? No, I'm joking.
You know, black families, man, you don't just introduce people to your mom or dad. So you have to always make sure that if I introduce this person to my friends, it'll be the only person that they know. You understand? No, you can calm down.
Oh no, that's very cute. No, it's okay, continue. Let me savor this moment.
And so it started small. Then my mom, she kept asking about the parents, the kind of person he is, and whatnot. And then from then on, I was like, okay, cool. Maybe it's time, I guess, We arranged with them, and then we just somehow had like a lunch. And then he met my parents and my big brother and my little sister, so basically my immediate family. And I know for sure my parents liked him. I don't know about my brother. My brother didn't say anything.
I think he liked me. Okay.
My sister loves him, so
yes,
she got there. So yeah, that was great.
It was a win
because they accepted him.
That's awesome.
I'm here now because they know that I'm here with him.
Oh yeah. They didn't always know. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't have to.
Yeah, but now it's like, I'm going to Vincent. For me, a very difficult part of this year was the work. I didn't realize how hard it is to have a 9 to, well, actually more like a 8 to 6, but it's hectic, it's crazy. And I mean, we do videos and you'd think, oh man, you just cut some videos together. No, it's not like that. Like take shoot days, for instance. When we go to a wedding, let's say the wedding's like 3-hour drive away. We get up in the morning at 4 to be at work at 5, pack the car, leave at 5:30 to be there in time. We only stop the wedding at like 9:30, and then we drive back 3 hours, get here, unpack, and then make it home. It is insane. It's you're done. You're finished that day. Like the next day you sleep the whole day. It's crazy. And then not to mention that if you're editing videos, it takes so much creativity out of you. It's like you need to constantly fill your creativity bucket to constantly have something to give. It's not easy, but I'm so grateful for it. It's taught me a lot, but it's probably the most difficult thing that I had to work through this year. But then you've got on the good side of life, something completely unrelated to the previous point, but it is a certain birthday present I got on my birthday, which is probably one of the best birthday presents, if not the best birthday present I've ever got. So what this little Damiki here did was she made this little black book, and in the black book it was something like 26 pages, and each page had this detailed thingy with sketches and stuff about reasons she loves me and stuff like that. The reason I love it is because it was so honest and genuine, and I could see that she was really opening up when she wrote it. Be honest, what happened the first time I read it? Be honest.
He cried.
a lot. I was like this the whole time, just like crying, because it just meant a lot to me. I mean, people, they want to have that from their loved ones, and I couldn't have asked for more. Like, not at all. I'm gonna have that book forever. Like, it's always gonna mean everything to me.
Thing is, you don't know you have it until what, somebody mentions it, or you go on Twitter and then you see the symptoms. Like, really, like, it was really awful. I started losing concentration. Like, as much as I tried, I couldn't concentrate in class. So that frustrated me into thinking, whoa, my parents are paying school fees, I'm going to school, and yet I hear nothing. I just wanted to be by myself all the time. Like, I would spend the whole week indoors. Like, weekends, that's worse. Because I'm like indoors the whole time. You think I'm away, but I'm just in there. I just don't go outside. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I would just turn my phone off, because I was like, I said, please, I don't feel like talking, So I just want to be all by myself in my thoughts.
So in this struggle for depression, do you feel you came out of it? You worked through it?
I think so. I think I have.
I think you do too. I haven't seen you as happy like in the last few weeks in a long time. And depression isn't just about not being happy, I know that. It's about constantly falling into a darker hole. I mean, I've definitely struggled with depression a lot too. I know how it feels, I know how she feels. But she's just generally in a state of more joy, which means she conquered that fight. Might sometimes rear its head again, but she's conquering it, so that's great. It's a struggle she overcame, which I commend you for.
I don't think people knew that I was depressed, except maybe like you and my HOMECELL. Outside with the people, I'm more smiley and happy. You get to forget that you're mentally not okay, emotionally not okay, and just physically exhausted. But you don't want to put that out there. So when you go out to the people, just smile and be happy with the people and be happy for them, and show that they're okay. But then if they ask you that, are you okay? It's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm awesome. But yeah, I've been praying a lot, so that helped as well. HOMECELL, they prayed for me as well.
I think this is a perfect opportunity to lead into the good thing.
Yeah, my HOMECELL group. I go to a church, so in our church we have different HOMECELLs in different areas. So in the area that I was in, we had our HOMECELL. So they were really awesome people, because our church was really far. My HOMECELL leaders were Yaku and Suzette. Yaku and Suzette most Sundays would just drive me and other HOMECELL members that wanted to join them to church. Once a week I got to get out of my depression zone, and I got to fellowship with them. I got to discuss, interact with them, and learn about myself more, learn about my own relationship with God. And
I really saw the difference in her as she grew. I saw her growth in God and stuff, but we'll get to that in a bit. Something that was tough for me, that you guys know about because we spoke openly about it, is the maintaining of the YouTube page. It's not a thing of we didn't want to, and I'm going to tackle this in short because we've spoken about this, but it wasn't easy keeping up with all these things while I had work. I felt like I was disappointing the people watching. I felt like I was disappointing you. I felt the responsibility, and it constantly felt like, on weekends I have to work because YouTube. Anyone who thinks doing a YouTube channel, well, at least a good one or a semi-decent one, is easy, it's not. You have to put in the work, and that's what we're doing. So it's still not easy. It's sleepless hours. I mean, the Kruger National Park vlog, that took like maybe a combined 24 hours to edit all those videos, and it was hard work, but you know what, it's worth it, because at the end of the day, it's got a bigger purpose than just entertainment or than showing you our lives, because as you can see, our lives aren't that easy. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's about furthering unity in diversity, and hard work, yes. Worth it, yes. Is there going to be more from us in 2019? Hell yes. And then something that was great about this year is the new people that have entered my life. I've really grown in friends and family this year. Someone like 10 who we met this year at work, and he introduced me to the freaking YouTube community. He introduced me to people like Rob, people like Sheldon, all these YouTubers. He put me on the WhatsApp group. You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's been such an epic adventure meeting all these new people. So I commend you for that, Sen, for bringing me there, for being like a brother to me. And really having that sort of a friendship. And then there's people like my bosses, my other co-workers who are like family to me. Yeah, it's a rough family, but it's family to me. I appreciate that, and it's been a great thing for me this year.
I'm pretty sure people have wondered why I call myself a sunflower. It has a deeper meaning to it, and to me that means following the light. Because sunflowers smile and wake up when there's sun, you know what I mean? And they're like, ugh, when it's dark. So I want to be where the light is. So I feel like now that you know, it's that. So my relationship, rather our relationship with God, in God, have grown. And for me, it helped a lot with him, with the HOMECELL, with another close friend of mine, Dudu, because she's really cool. She gets me. She gets me, and we understand each other, and I'm more free to talk to her other than Vincent, of course, about my emotional stuff, because she understands how I get to express myself, because I'm weird like that. I'm wired differently. I'm wired differently. But yeah, so that growing. What are you doing to my head?
It was this mental attraction, you know, we were really vibing right now.
Yeah, so my relationship in Christ have really grown. I've learned. I'm still trying to find myself, obviously, but it's moving. There's growth, so I'm happy about that. I know what my purpose is in life.
Yeah, you've learned so much about who you want, who you're supposed to and want to become, who's God called you to be. Together, we've been searching for God, and we've been finding Him. It's not that He's not hiding. It's just about how much you're willing to search, and we've been searching. A philosophy I believe in is that for a relationship to grow, you have a common goal, like that you move towards together. It helps. It's also because then you've got a purpose, and everything you do it for this goal. And our goal is achieving our purpose in God together. We're together because we know that there are things God wants us to do.
We do have arguments.
We have big arguments, we have fights, we have the throwing of the things on the ground. At the end of the day, it's because we're passionate about our relationship with each other and our relationship with God. If there's anything you can take from this relationship, it's the fact that you somehow need to base it in God.
Yeah,
we don't always,
God needs to be your foundation.
We don't always succeed in that. Sometimes we slip up in our basing our relationship in God, seeking Him together. But that's our intention, and we hope that it can be yours too. And I feel like that pretty much wraps up 2018.
Yeah.
See you in 2019.